When you save on auto insurance for driving safe with USAA Safe Pilot, you'll feel like a big deal, even in a traffic jam. Save up to 30% with USAA Safe Pilot. Restrictions apply.
The Shark Deck.
I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Do you like acorns? Probably not as much as Brian, who's 76. He's been hoarding tree seeds and hopes to send some over to Ukraine as he describes trees as a sign of life. Brian has a collection of more than 10,000. He says, I'd also like to educate children about trees, how important they are for our environment, and how easily they can be grown. I just don't have the finances to be able to take my projects further to the next stages. I don't know what to do with them all now. He stores these seeds in his garage and loft. He even bought an extra fridge to keep them cool. They need to chill for a month before they can germinate. He even has a small forest planted in an old kitchen sink. Maybe we should get him a peace lily because NASA says the peace lily can help remove dust and toxins from the air. The peace lily takes moisture in from the air through its leaves, and what's better is it doesn't need direct sunlight to thrive. It'll thrive in bathrooms and bedrooms and help improve air quality. It's pretty and it's low maintenance. Thanks, Peace Lily. How about the flight attendant who spent an entire trip holding the hand of a nervous flyer? Floyd Dean Shannon won the hearts of people around the world after a photo went viral showing him sitting on the floor of the plane during a flight from North Carolina to New York. There was an anxious woman on the flight, a fellow passenger said. The woman was so nervous about flying, so he explained every sound and bump and even sat here holding her hand when it got to be too much for her. He said, I got you. It was just very reassuring. Told her not to worry. It was going to be totally safe. And she was tearing up. With every little noise, she'd be like, what was that? And he said, that's okay. It's just the jet bridge pulling away or whatever the case may be. And it really helped her. I just really hope that Floyd gets what he deserves, which is everyone's love, everyone's praise, everyone's admiration. I'm so happy he's getting recognition. I really hope it leads to good things for him. Good news. They found Nugget the dog. It took 7 years and Nugget was found 1,700 miles away. But they found Nugget. Nugget went missing in 2015 in Farmington, New Mexico, and showed up in Travelers Rest, South Carolina. Jennifer in South Carolina was sitting on her porch. It was raining. She saw a limping dog on the road. Jennifer said, my first thought is I need to take him to the vet and get him checked for a microchip. They did that, and it turned out the owner lived 1,700 miles away in New Mexico. The owner said, when Jen texted me, I was like, wait, what? That dog never left my side. I thought he'd walked off to die because he was already old. It is unclear how Nugget the dog, who's now 16, ended up so far from home. They suspect Nugget might have been picked up by somebody on a road trip who decided to take in the pet, not realizing that Nugget was microchipped and belonged to somebody else. And good news for some English soccer fans. The beer got delivered in time. Wait to hear this. They were stuck on a delayed train, so they ordered beer delivery from Uber Eats. They gambled that the Uber Eats would show up before the train got to the next station. They were on their way to watch West Ham play Brighton, but the train delays turned their 1-hour trip into 3.5 hours. They had brought 2 beers each for their 10 o'clock train, but didn't get to Brighton until 1:30. As they were approaching Three Bridges Station, they decided to put in an order with Uber Eats, hoping that they could time this out. They'd promised the delivery driver an extra 20 if he managed to get the 4 beers and 2 ciders to them on time. They shot this on video, and they were communicating with Gino, the driver, who was waiting for them, clutching their order at Platform 5. The nerve-wracking clip shows Jordan, who only had a 1-minute window, hopping off the train, looking for Gino. Gino was there, they got their beers, and presumably made it to the soccer game safely. Who knows? I don't have that part of the story. That's your 5 good news stories for today. Follow the show for free on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. You guys have a great day.
Hello, I am Mark Francis, host of a daily podcast about the British royal family called Palace Intrigue. Did you see what Meghan Markle did in her latest documentary? Or what Prince Harry said in his new book? Well, the kings and queens and princes and princesses are ready to explode. Andrew is ready to implode. Royal sources are jumping at the bit. The in-laws just can't stop. The UK tabloids are about to burst. Americans can't get enough. The kids can't get any cuter. The press can't get any uglier. And Wills and Kate? Well, they're just wonderful. Get your daily dose of gossip and news from the world's most royal family. Follow Palace Intrigue on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you get your shows.